My first impression of the website is that visually um, it's interesting. I think it has something to do with anime. I am a fan of that, and I'm going to try to scroll down and get more of a feel for the site. Now, what I think it's for, I think it might be maybe a dating site. I heard of the thing that I heard of the thing one time not too long ago about dating a what you would call a I guess like a term AI, artificial intelligence. I'm not sure if it has something to do with that. And almost like the movie Her that came out last year. Alright, so that's what I think the website is for. And so back to my impression of the website, I think that I mean, it's interesting. And uh, the thing is, I'm not very clear about what it is. It doesn't really. The one thing about it is that it's not clear as to what it is. Now, um, yeah, this is not in English. I can see that it's not in English, and the title up here. So therefore, I don't know what it's for. Um, and yeah, see, probably if I read through the site, then I'll have an idea, more of an accurate idea as to what the site's for. So starting out, my first impression of the site, it's visually interesting, visually appealing. It makes me want to find out more what the site is about. And as far as what it's for, my scanning over the site, my best guess is that it's a site about interacting with the artificial intelligence, or interacting with animation, but there's a person behind the animation, that is that you're talking to. That's my best guess as to what the website is for. Okay, what I want to do, I want to go ahead and click on About. Okay, waiting for it to load. Um, and there isn't really much here about in the About section. And see, my name is VHC. I like video games and anime. Email me if you want to talk about stuff. Let me see what. Yeah, I'm not sure. See, I still don't know what this site is about. Let me click here. Start your own free website. I'll get something from the makers of the website. I mean, from the like you can join this and set up your own website. All right, so I'm gonna go to the blog part. Okay, another page opens up, and there's not really much here. I guess it's just a basic blog, and let's see, going through the content. Is this I see a video here. I'm gonna play the video if it will play. Yeah, it's a very peculiar website. Okay, so I'm gonna exit out of that, and I'm going to go to the home page. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to read over this quickly and see where I can have a sense of what the site is for. Okay, I read over some of the website, and I still don't know what the site is about. The only, again, as I mentioned before, I think what the site is for is how you interact with these characters, and you interact with the characters, these anime characters, and it's interesting. But I'm not clear exactly what the site is about. So I see here that you can download something. Yeah, so I'm not clear about what the site's for, and so it's a little bit frustrating not knowing what the site is about. And I went through some of these things, some of the tabs here. Okay, I'm in home already. I went to About section. There's this part which is in another language. I don't know what that says. There's the blog. And I'm going to go to this page. I didn't go to this page yet. Okay, I'm waiting for it to load. And there's not a lot of content here. I'm not sure what this is for. The visual novel database. That's interesting. Okay, we'll go back. I want to mention what stood out to me with the website. What stood out to me with the website, what jumped out at me, is the anime characters. These characters here, and the characters are throughout the site, and that jumped out at me. Anime, is very visually interesting, appealing. Anime is visually interesting and appealing, and so that stood out to me about the site. That's really the only thing that stood out to me about the site. And now, as far as what frustrated me about the site, is that I'm not clear about what this site is about, like what exactly it does. I'm not at all clear about it, and reading through it quickly, reading through it, and I still don't have an idea of what it's about, and so it looks like I have to read every little thing on the site before I understand what the site is about. And so that's frustrating. I like to have a general idea, a good idea, what a site is about. Like relatively shortly after I first go onto the website. Once shortly after I'm on the website, I like to know what the site is about, and what service it provides, and so forth. And so that was frustrating for me. My overall, in summarizing my thoughts regarding the site, I am going to study this and find out more of what the site is about. I'm going to save this website on my computer, and because I'm going to go back later and find out what it's about. And so what is on the website, the visual things on the website, and some of what it says, it does make me want to find out more of what it's about. I just understand that it's going to take some time to understand what it's about, and so it was frustrating. That's another thing in summarizing. It was frustrating trying to find out what the site was about, and so that's my experience with the website and summarizing my experience with the site.